whether or not you decide to move forward and take it. But today, I'm gonna say a lot because I'm not used to talking to a camera. We're going to talk about the new test, and then Monday I'm gonna post a lesson, mini lessons on air bars. We're gonna gradually work through one FRQ over the course of a couple days. So let's talk about the new test. It is online May 18th at 2 p.m. Like my screen, it's my sheet. I remember the last day we were together, I told you to purchase a book. If you haven't, don't. The test is not over just content. It's not over partial content, partial skill. Now they're going to just test your skill. If you ordered a book, it's okay. It's going to still help you a lot, but at this point, you don't need one. The test, as many of you have read, is open note. They did this because in college, normally you take stuff open note because it's so hard. And this test is not going to be easy. It's only 2 FRQs, the hardest 2 FRQs in the packet. So we'll talk about those in just a second. With it being open note, that means they're going to screen for cheating. Like you can't believe. You cannot cheat. I'm going to be very careful as we go over these FRQs to make sure that as I'm helping you learn to write them, that I'm not doing it in a way that all of you sound the same. Because it would look really bad if every student from heart wrote the same thing in the same way. And here's the deal. If they think you're cheating, they have a plan in place. They will report it to any colleges you apply to. It will completely destroy your future. You can't cheat on this test. Do not get the urge on this online test to Google and go for the first source, because you guys are notorious for doing this. You're really bad at it. When we do projects, I can tell you all use the first source that came up on Google. So you can't cheat on this test. So let's talk about what the questions are going to look like. It's 2 questions, so there are 6 total FRQs on a normal AP test, 1 through 6, and they're always the same format. 1 is always a data analysis, you have to draw a graph. 6 is always really short, just a few sentences. So they chose to do 1 and 4. So number 1 is really long. So it's going to be your number 1 question. You're going to have 25 minutes to work on that one, and it's 65% of your grade. Question number 2, you're going to have 15 minutes to write it, and it's 35% of your score. And this is the standard number 4 in any FRQ packet. And on Monday, you're going to get an FRQ packet in the review classroom, along with the slides that you see behind me. And I wrote out the FRQs. You're going to have an example, but I will teach it. So you'll have the video of me teaching it, and then you'll work through that FRQ. There will also be, this is 40 minutes. The test total will be 45. You're going to have 5 minutes then to upload it when you're done. So you're going to have, there's many ways that you can do it. Some of you can totally do it online. Some of you are going to want to draw and handwrite, and then you take a picture of it and you upload that. So as we get closer to the test, they're going to have practice tests so that you can practice the format. Here's the deal. If for some reason yours doesn't upload because you don't have the greatest internet access, you either will just get your money back because it won't count as a graded test, or you can redo it on the makeup date, which is I think later in June at some point. I can't remember that right now. I also wanted to let you know that we are in the middle of the last unit. There are 8 units for AP Bio. We were in the middle of Unit 6, and Unit 6 is the last testable unit of all the units. So, just so you know. And I do plan on continuing. So you will have AP test prep stuff, and you're going to have little assignments, like the mitosis and meiosis one, which you should be getting that vocab done, because I'm going to go over my slides then that will go through that vocab. So for today, Peace out, suckers! Bye!